everybody, Susan Irby here. I'm at the 67th Primetime Emmy Awards Governor's Ball Press Preview in downtown Los Angeles. And I was on my way out because I was thinking that the chef was just going to stay in the kitchen and we wouldn't be able to talk to him. But guess what? He came out. We're so excited. So Chef Alec Lestr is here, and he mastermind behind all the food here at the Governor's Ball. So Chef Alec, first of all, I wanted to say what a pleasure it is always to see you.
Oh, thanks. It's
and
great to be back.
You always do such an incredible job year after year after year. And I probably ask the same question, but does it ever get boring for you?
It never gets boring. It gets it's a fun day. It's a fun day. I kind of wish every day was the Emmys.
Yeah.
To cook for 4,000 every day. It's 215 cooks in the kitchen. It's a really great energy. It's a lot of excitement. It's really fun.
Now, you know I'm the bikini chef, so I'm all about physical fitness and also eating well. So do you have time to work out and stay in shape? Because I mean, to perform a task like this on a regular basis, which you're doing, I mean, the Emmys aren't every day, but you're in the kitchen every day. Do you exercise?
I try to do as much CrossFit in as I possibly can.
He's a CrossFitter.
As I possibly can. It's a dangerous profession.
Yeah.
Because I have to taste everything.
Yes.
And make sure everything is perfect, and that's where it gets dangerous, especially with sugar.
Yes, sugar. Yes, we talk about sugar a lot in my world. So tell us, the theme this year is Reigning with Radiance. And so tell us about your radiant dishes.
The radiant dishes. This here is our let's start with our first course.
I guess we can start with the first course.
Okay. Our first course is a honey butter roasted pear salad. We have a fennel and lavender scented goat cheese on there, and
so it's a goat cheese. I was thinking it might have been burrata, but it's a goat cheese. I love goat cheese.
And it has a quince and a quince vinaigrette. It's very September, very early fall. Usually when we write the menus, before we even know what the theme is, we figure out what is available that time of year. Usually the day after the Emmys, 2 days after the Emmys, first day after the Emmys is usually on the beach, surfing,
no crossfitting,
surfing, and maybe a shot of tequila. But the day after that, we get a big poster board in my office, and we highlight all these ingredients that we want to use that are available that time of year. Last year the Emmys was in August. This year they're in September. So we figured out what the ingredients we wanted to use were. We went out and cultivated some relationships with some of the farmers, and we had entire fields of the Romanesco cauliflower and the little baby heirloom tomatoes, just for the Emmys.
Wow!
And then so we kind of have an idea of what we want to do going into February when we first hear the theme.
Okay, so this starts 2 days after this Emmys end. You're already thinking about the next Emmys. Wow, no rest for this guy, right? Well, tell us about your delicious entree.
So this here is our main course, and we have
what's that, cauliflower?
Yeah, that is the baby Romanesco cauliflower with a grilled king trumpet mushroom. We have a filet mignon with red wine sauce. This is a Béarnaise espuma, and they wanted something really light and different, but we love the sauce. We love the flavor of sauce Béarnaise with steak.
Right.
So by making it a espuma out of the espuma guns, it lightens up and.
So explain to everybody what's a spuma gun.
A spuma gun is a whipped cream canister.
Oh, a whipped cream canister, a spuma gun. Who knew, right? I love it.
So you put the Béarnaise in the whipped cream canister, and it lightens up and foams up.
Oh, it makes it really light and airy, so you don't feel like you're eating any calories.
And then we have the roasted heirloom cherry tomatoes, which came from Windrose Farms, and some crispy yucca chips, and we have a potato, a gratin potato, which is very, very rich and decadent, and in all of the original versions of this dish, it was very super light and herby and garlicky, and then the Emmy committee right towards the end, maybe 2 weeks before the actual event, said let's make it really rich and creamy and cheesy and decadent.
Do you know why they changed their mind? Who knows?
Who knows?
It's LA. We change our minds every moment.
You know, at the actual event, most of the guests, they kind of put their diets on hold for the night. Especially a lot of the guests who are known for what they do for a living and have very strict diet and exercise regimens. They will eat.
Really?
They will
because
eat.
I think the perception is celebrities don't eat.
They eat at this one.
They eat
at this one, and they eat the dessert
and everything.
And everything, yeah.
Well, a lot of people, you know, a lot of celebrities before an event, as you know, that they won't eat for 2 weeks, and they'll only be drinking water, so they look fabulous on the red carpet, and they do all these tricks. So I can imagine by the time they get here, they're ready to let their hair down a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, delicious. And then we have an Emmy here. You know what I think? I think that they should give an Emmy to you. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
So I'm giving
I'll take that.
Chef Alec his official Emmy because he's been doing the Governor's Ball for the Emmys now
20 years.
For 20 years. So everybody give lots of hearts and love to Chef Alec Lestr. He's a Patina restaurant group, and you've been doing the Emmys for 20 years, but how long have you been with Patina?
I've been with Patina since day one.
Day one?
Day one.
Wow. Day
25 years now.
25 years.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite part of your job?
Favorite part of the job? Well, I love cooking. I love cooking. I love people.
Awesome.
And my job has both of those.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. They're turning on the lights now. The party's over for us here today, but it's not over. You can watch the Primetime Emmy Awards this Sunday, September 20th on Fox, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Thank you, Chef Alec. I appreciate it so much. It's always such a pleasure to see you.
My pleasure.
All right, everybody, I'll catch you later. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you later on the... Oh, and actually, you can get all of Chef Alec's recipes at thebikinichef.com. So you can get those, and if you can't go to the awards, then you can host your own awards Governor's Ball dinner at home with Chef Alec. And then previously, I talked about the wines you can get, and you can get the Penfolds wines. If you don't want to spend the money and get the high budget ones, they have a great wine for you. So check out that previous Periscope. And the videos will actually be on thebikinichef.com too. So thank you all. Susan Irby signing off from the Governor's Ball press preview here in downtown LA.